Hello, my fellow weirdos. It's your gal Anna Reads Horror here. You may have seen me on the other channels, but I thought, you know what, this year, let's give YouTube a go. I am very much going into this with a fuck it mentality where I just go for it. As you can see, my lighting is not the best, but we're going to learn this together. You know what I mean? If you are here for all types of horror, the extreme, the gory, the weird, the feminist, the political, the transgressive, any type of horror book, then this account will be for you. I mean, having said that, you might actually hate my face. If you do, I encourage you not to view this account. Anyway, let's get started. I have got none other than a Kristopher Triana haul for my first video. I mean, we're going in with a bang. We're doing it. If you know, I have got a lot of Kristopher Triana books. However, there is one particular book that he has just released. It's only available on his website. So, was I going to be buying that? Of course, I was going to be buying that. And I got a couple of other bits as well. So, let's get into it. I have already opened it because I could not resist. But let's just look at this packaging and appreciate together because, oh my God, when you order from his website, he's based in the US. And when you order from his website, you get the branded packaging, and this is the branding for his new release. And his new release is a short story collection. Let's just get into it. A short story collection called Pure Evil. How good does that look? I mean, I'm all here for like the metal style logo anyway that he's got. But this artwork here is actually stunning. And not only that, this is meant to be a collection of his darkest work, collated from 2014, I believe, when the beginning of his career, to the present day. And these are all stories that have recently featured in anthologies that have now been out of print. So this is a collection of 13, yeah, 13 tales, 13 stories that he has written throughout the years and just decided to put them into an anthology. And if you don't know, I love a short story collection. I am so here for short story collections. I very much read horror that is quite short, although that's going to be a topic for another video because I am recently trying to get into longer books. Anyway, yeah, so when you look in this book, you're not ready for this because I literally screamed when I first saw this. The tentacles in the slipcase. I mean, it's got the same in the back as well. And then we have got the stories at the back. These are all written. It's published by Bad Dream Books, which I believe his own publishing press. Also, what I'm not a fan of, and I will go into this, but look, I've touched this like 2 times, and have you seen the slip? Can we stop doing matte covers, please? A gloss cover is what I'm about. Anyway, regardless of that, the rest of this artwork is actually stunning. And this is apparently not being able to be sold on his usual Zon situation. I don't know if I can say that word on here. Who knows? But yeah, apparently it's not being able to be on there because it's that brutal. Now, is this a good marketing plan? Or is this because it's just that brutal? I will be reading this book soon and letting you all know. But what I will add is if you know and are familiar with Triana's work, he has compared this to the likes of Full Brutal and Toxic Love. Now, we all know those books. Brutal AF. So I am ready for this collection. I think what I'm going to do is just read a sentence out from the first story. and just, well, I don't even know if I can do that on here. Let's see if I can. All right, yeah. So the first story is called Hammer Time, and the first sentence is her client barely had a face. So yeah, definitely here for that. Let's get into what else I got, because obviously I didn't just get that, but I just wanted to feature that quite a bit because that's the main reason why I got this. So yeah, I have also got, this isn't a book by the way, but I had to get some merch. We've got a t-shirt. Don't know if you can just see that in there. So we've got the same artwork saying read Kristopher Triana. Hell yes. And we also have a tote saying the same thing. Read Kristopher Triana. I mean, yes. That's going shopping with me next time. And so the other book I got, which is another one that's meant to be completely insane that I haven't read yet. I just thought that's coming home with me. You know what I mean? So I got Body Art. Now, I don't know a lot about this book, but he signed it, and inside he put, to Anna, we're filming you next. So it's giving me sort of Talia vibes, possibly. If you've ever read Talia by Daniel J. Volpe, it's giving me that sort of energy. And I've heard people compare this again to Full Brutal and Toxic Love, and they're like my favourite books by Kristopher Triana. Full Brutal, my all-time favourite book, because it is literally American Psycho meets Mean Girls, and I love that shit. So let's read a little bit of the back. So it's got a quote, first of all, from Edward Lee. So yeah, that's promising. It says, Jesus, and I thought I was sick. Loving that. So it says, art comes in many forms, a disturbed undertaker, famous schmonographers, I don't know if I can say that word, from the golden age of adult films, and a couple of high school graduates looking for a good time, brought together by a mysterious red dust. These unique artists will collaborate on the most terrifying work of art known to man. And then it says, special director's cut edition, never before seen epilogue, intro from John McNee, and short story The Devouring. So I've actually read a book by John McNee before. It was a Hail Santa. It was a Christmas folk extreme, and that was really good. And I have read Edward Lee before. Yeah, he's just brutal. So I am very much looking forward to this book, and yeah, I just figured I wanted to read his most extreme works, and this one and Pure Evil are definitely going to be up there. Along with those two books, I also got gifted. He included this one for free, which is so generous and so kind of him. He put A Cold Place for Dying in there also, which is a Christmas novella. This one is, so I'll read you the blurb. It says, it's Christmas Eve. Having lost his wife, Joe Whitaker is spending the day hunting deer with bow and arrow. Wanting to free himself from the everyday world, he even leaves his phone in his truck, but his peace is soon interrupted by Nicole, a frantic woman running barefoot through the snow. She claims she was kidnapped and managed to escape, but now the man who imprisoned her is on her tail. Joe wants to help Nicole, but when he comes across the man pursuing her, he's told Nicole is delusional. The man says he isn't Nicole's kidnapper, he's her husband. Wow. As a snowstorm bears down upon the mountain, Joe finds himself in a deadly triangle with a mysterious man and a panicked woman not knowing who to trust. If he makes the wrong choice, it might just cost him his life. Wow, actually, that sounds insane. I've not actually heard of this one before. I know he's written many, many books, but I just want them all. So the fact that he's just gifted me this, I mean, what a G. And also, on a final note, I'm just going to mention all the cool stickers and bookmarks that I got. So I got this bookmark, Pure Evil. It says, is coming from your home. Love that. And then I got like a few stickers included as well. So like read Kristopher Triana, and then that is a really cool sticker. And then yeah, his other logo, which is pretty sick. Um, that's in the style of a band, isn't it? I'm trying to think what band it is, but I feel like that's in the style of a band. I feel like he is very much into the sort of music I'd be into. This is giving like heavy metal. Oh, and I also got a badge with the same artwork on. I love collecting things like these, like bookish related merch. I love it. And yeah, I also got an obituaries bookmark. If you don't know, obituaries is co-written, or it's written by Aaron Beauregard, Kristopher Triana, and Daniel J. Volpe. So that is, they've done a lot of versions of that. Yeah, I kind of want to get into the obituaries, but that would involve me spending more money, which I don't have at the minute. But yeah, anyway. So yeah, what do you think of my haul? I got 3 books. I'm definitely the most excited for Pure Evil. Just because I don't think I've read a short story collection by Kristopher Triana before. So I'm intrigued, and just the artwork in general. Let me know if you want a more in-depth video of the Triana books that I do own and I've read, because I have read quite a few now, and yeah, I feel like a ranking video is definitely in the cards. Um, Again, apologies for the chaoticness that is this video, but I just thought I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to do it. Comment below any Kristopher Triana books that you've read, or any extreme horrors that you've read. We love an extreme horror. I love to be scared. Although, having said that, not much scares me anymore when it comes to reading horror books. But if you feel like you have a recommendation for me, let me know. Hi to everyone that's new, by the way, and I thank you if you've made it this far. Thank you so much for watching. What videos do you want to see next? Let me know in the comments. Bye for now.